Ramesh's father, a construction worker, would come home every evening with a worn-out body and a weary smile. His dark hair was flecked with gray, and his eyes told the story of a hard-working life. The smell of cement and sweat clung to his clothes, a constant reminder of the physical toll his job took on him. Despite his exhaustion, he would force a smile for his family, his eyes crinkling at the corners as he tried to hide his pain. Ramesh's mother, a textile factory worker, would work late into the night, her hands raw and red from sewing and washing. Her dark eyes would sparkle with warmth as she looked at her family, but the worry lines on her forehead told a different story. She would hide her own struggles, her own pain, to make sure her family was taken care of. The hum of her sewing machine would fill the small apartment, a constant reminder of the sacrifices she made for her loved ones. A bright-eyed young boy would watch his parents with a mixture of admiration and worry. He saw the exhaustion etched on their faces, the pain in their eyes. He knew they were working hard to provide for him, but he couldn't help feeling guilty for being the reason they had to suffer so much. When Ramesh's father fell from a scaffolding and passed away, the family was devastated. Ramesh's mother was left alone, her pain and grief palpable as she struggled to make ends meet. She took on extra shifts, her eyes red from lack of sleep, her hands raw from sewing and washing. She sold homemade snacks on the street, the aroma of spicy samosas and sweet chai wafting through the crowded market, a reminder of the sacrifices she made for her family. Ramesh, only 10, felt lost and alone. He saw his mother's pain, her struggles, and he knew he had to do something to help. He vowed to study hard, to make her proud, to ease her burden. But the pain of losing his father, the pain of seeing his mother struggle, would stay with him forever. Years went by, and Ramesh excelled in school. He earned a scholarship to a prestigious university, where he studied engineering. His mother beamed with pride, though her health began to decline. She hid her struggles, wanting Ramesh to focus on his studies, but he saw the pain in her eyes, the exhaustion etched on her face. When Ramesh's mother passed away, he was consumed by grief. He felt lost and alone, the pain of losing both his parents almost too much to bear. He wept, feeling the weight of their sacrifices, the weight of their pain. He knew they had given up so much for him, and he felt guilty for not being able to repay them. Ramesh stood at their grave, tears streaming down his face. He felt the weight of their sacrifices, the weight of their pain, like a crushing burden. "Mother, father," he whispered, his voice trembling. "I miss you so much. I'm so sorry I couldn't do more to help you. I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you when you needed me." As he spoke, the grief washed over him like a wave, threatening to consume him. He felt the pain of their absence, the pain of their struggles, the pain of their sacrifices. He felt the weight of his own guilt, his own regret, his own helplessness. The wind rustled the leaves, and Ramesh felt a gentle touch on his shoulder. He looked up, wondering if someone was standing behind him, but he was alone. The touch was soft and comforting, like a gentle caress.
As he spoke, the grief washed over him like a wave, threatening to consume him. He felt the pain of their absence, the pain of their struggles, the pain of their sacrifices. He felt the weight of his own guilt, his own regret, his own helplessness. The wind rustled the leaves, and Ramesh felt a gentle touch on his shoulder. He looked up, wondering if someone was standing behind him, but he was alone. The touch was soft and comforting, like a gentle caress.
Ramesh's voice broke, and he wept openly, the tears streaming down his face like a river. He felt like he was drowning in his grief, like he was suffocating under the weight of his parents' sacrifices. In that moment, Ramesh felt the depth of his parents' love, the depth of their pain, the depth of their sacrifices. He felt the layers of pain that they had endured, the layers of struggle that they had faced. And he knew that he would carry that pain with him forever, a constant reminder of the sacrifices they made for him.